Students, Dr. Ford here. I am making this brief video to serve as a walkthrough of the Global Awareness Assignment. It is introduced in week 3, however, it is not due until week 7. So, to find this assignment, look in the week 3 folder in Moodle, and you will see it is called Global Awareness Assignment Instructions. So let's click on that. So the purpose of this assignment is to help you become more connected with others worldwide, right? Because there are many things in our lives that are global, such as the food that we eat, the clothes we wear, the products that we use. And you may actually work for an international company someday. So let's explore the world through this assignment. There are 2 options for this assignment. The first one is to attend a passport event, which is sponsored by our International Ed office at DDCC. And I tell you what you'll be looking for when you attend one of these events. You will follow that up with a write-up, and you will answer these bulleted questions as best as you can. And you can use this link here to see the current schedule of passport events, which would bring you to this website. And you can scroll down for a further link to the current passport events. There are various topics that are offered from time to time, and they can include things such as cultural heritage to discussions of worldly news. And these events, some are in person and some are virtual through Zoom. So check out the calendar and see if there are any that you would like to attend. So going back to our assignment, let's talk about the second option, which is to research a current event from an online newspaper. Because our global programs are offered through UNC Chapel Hill, we have focused on Asian countries for our particular class, ACA 122. So what you will do for option 2 is you will select an international newspaper that I have linked here. So you can only select an online newspaper from my Google Doc. So let's take a look at what that looks like. You'll see here that I've got 10 different newspapers to choose from India to China. So it's up to you which one you would like to select. I'm just going to select the first one for India. And here's what today's online version of the newspaper looks like. And you can see that there are various articles. One thing I do want to note is you want to make sure that whatever article you select has to do with that particular country. Okay, so for example, do not select an article that has to do with Canada or the US or Europe. So we are sticking to the Asian country itself. So you can go down here and you can see there are some articles. They don't have to be political based. It could be something else. For example, here's an article on the beloved forest goddess of Hindus and Muslims of the Sundarbans. Here's a cultural article, a house, a play for a house, portraits from 19th century colonial Bengal created. Okay. If you have any questions in terms of whether the article that you select is a good fit for this assignment, please feel free to send me an email and include a direct link to the article so that I can quickly get to it and let you know if it's a good fit. And lastly, to make sure that you're doing the assignment properly, make sure that you follow and look through the criteria for success. For example, you'll see that the information in the report is worth 80% of your grade. You will need to cite your source. That's worth 10% of your grade. In ACA 122, we use APA style, and I do have a link to a style guide that you can look over, and it will help you figure out the proper format for either the passport event that you attended or the article that you researched from an Asian online newspaper. And lastly, once week 7 comes up, you'll be posting your global awareness report to the forum, and 10% of your grade is based on reading 2 other students' posts and replying to them in a substantive manner. So just to remind you, the information in the report is worth 80%, and that will be based on answering every bulleted question in either one of these options that you select. And if one of these does not apply, which could happen in the passport event option, please copy the question and then for the answer write NA. Also, to help you out, you'll see further along that I do have an example from option 2 that a previous student did of a current event report, and you can check that out. This particular student wrote an article, the title, which is China Using New Tactics to Sway Taiwanese Youth. And you can read what the student wrote about, and all the details are here. And this should serve as a nice guide to see an example of what an excellent report would look like. Once again, if you have any questions, please reach out to me. Thanks a lot and see you later.